Fox AM, I am so happy to have my good friend. He actually got up super early, Kelly.
I know.
Just for us.
That's tough.
Dominic Haygood of the Haygood family in Branson. Dominic, thank you for coming in.
You're welcome.
Nice
Thank you for having me. I just barely made it.
You did? I know.
Okay,
I came screeching in here, I was throwing stuff, but yeah, it's a bit of a trip for me, but this is great.
Well, Dom, we're going to talk about a special event, but we want to hear you play your sax.
You got it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's play a song. Dominic Haygood, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he's going to fade out?
Okay.
It's
all timed out perfectly.
That's perfect. Dom,
Beautiful.
you are so smooth on that sax.
Thank you.
You are so smooth. That's all right. I kind of like the background music, Dom. That's totally fine with me. There we go.
That's a great little setup you've got there, though.
Thank you.
I love
it's
it.
my little mobile sax man.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
It's hard to be that smooth and sexy this early in the morning. I'm just saying.
You pull it off.
You're talking to the... Yeah, we get it. We get it.
Like, you got to dig deep.
Dom, you're part of the Haygood family, performed in Branson for years.
Yes.
We're going to talk about your event coming up in a little bit, but tell us about your family and how long you've been in Branson, how long you've been playing, because you can't play like this overnight with that feeling.
Mm-hmm. No, it takes a long time to connect your heart to, you know, the functions on the saxophone. But we all started, there's 6 of us in the show, and we all started playing music when we were 4 or 5 years old. And a lot of it was just to keep us out of trouble because we had so much energy. We were insane kids. I remember we would pull our mattresses off our bed and we would stack them on the trampoline outside, and then we would run off the top of our house over our back deck just because we were bored. Like, this was just something we would do on the weekends.
Man, your parents were smart, getting you involved in something.
Yeah, so like, okay, we got to focus this energy because this is going to get out of hand.
Your poor mama.
Yeah,
your poor mama.
This is going to be bad.
Yes, and if you know the Haygoods, they still have that energy, and they're still just as adventurous. And I say, you do dangerous things. I know several of your brothers fly planes and you jump out of planes. It's very scary. And what we'd like to do, Dom, I'm putting you on the spot. We really want the Haygoods to do an Adventures of Haygood spot for our show at some point.
Wouldn't that be great?
Because they're willing to do the things I won't do.
I absolutely won't do them either. I have nothing to prove. I'm not a daredevil, and it's okay.
And you recently have a new baby, by the way.
I do. I've got a 1.5-year-old, and when I married my wife, she had 4 kids, and so I adopted them, and then we have our first together. And I think that kind of does change your priorities a little bit. Not as wild as I used to be.
I know, because I've known him for years. And Dom, we're going to talk about the event and your beautiful wife and your babies coming up. He has a great event for single moms coming up. So don't go anywhere. You stay here.
Okay. That's right.
Yes.
And we will be talking about what we're this special event coming up. All right, Ozarks, Fox AM. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Yes, stay right there. You're going to hear more from Dom.
Yeah.
That is very smooth for this.